everything. We do basically everything. There's a great opportunity in this industry.
Will Cayeton from the Kentucky Valley Educational Cooperative, and we are live on the job site. And this is a special opportunity for The Holler, our professional broadcasting studio. We have brought real time to Breathitt County, which is the job site today, and I'm joined by Mr. Isaac Allen, and we're going to visit with him for a few minutes about the company that he owns and operates. And he's taken 10 minutes to visit with us and students out there in the region. So we appreciate you very much, Mr. Allen, for doing this. So tell us a little bit about who you are, your background, to start.
Well, my name is Isaac Allen. I am the owner of Allen Construction. This is a company I personally started from the ground up in 2001. Probably even a little bit before that, I went to college and I got a degree in ag education. To be a teacher, but I tell everybody jokingly, the only reason I went to college is because that's my mom made me. So all that being said, I got the degree. Before I got out of school, I knew I didn't want to use it. I was fortunate enough to be able to finish it. But even before getting out of school, I was able to work part-time in construction. I really enjoyed it. It was just something I enjoyed. I always did enjoy seeing how things went together, playing with things and making it happen. So the day I came out of college, I started work full-time and anywhere from starting at handyman level to working my way up to small additions and to large residential and commercial projects at this point. So
you're a pretty big operation. You're headquartered out of West Liberty, Morgan County.
Correct.
But you work in the entire region. In fact, when we were talking yesterday, you were either on your way to Lexington or coming back, probably work-related, I suspect. And I had a chance to talk to Macy, your project director, and of course a few days ago I got a chance to talk to Mr. Burton Stacy, who is your foreman on this job here in Breathitt County. But before we get ahead of ourselves, you have been the owner and operator of this construction company for nearly 20 years.
Correct.
That's amazing. And you're a relatively young man. I'm 55 this summer. You look like you're about 35 years old.
I appreciate that. I just turned 41 this year, so
you're doing
so
great.
maybe I'm aging well.
You are. This work has been good to you.
Right.
But what we're trying to do is encourage our young people to pursue career pathways in the career and technical trade industries. There's lots of work, lots of great opportunities.
Very much.
It doesn't necessarily require 4 or 6 years of going to school beyond high school. So let's pause for a moment and talk a little bit about the breadth and scope of your company, the kinds of work that you engage in for a moment.
Well, we're called what most people refer to as a general contractor. That is a really broad scope of work, and that's what we do in our capacity as general contractor is take any residential or commercial project. If it's a new project, we take it from excavation all the way to finish. We also do plenty of renovation projects, just as the one you mentioned we're doing here in Breathitt County on the school system. So so it encompasses a lot of trades. So as the general contractor, we are involved in the excavation, the concrete, the steel. We also have our trades involved, whether it's our own forces or subcontractors of electricians, plumbers, sprinkler, pipe fitters, mechanic people, which are doing heat and air conditioning, masons. So we just encompass the whole scope of a building project.
Wow, that's amazing. And today we actually caught some footage of you and your team.
Caught us working, didn't you?
Doing the concrete.
Yep.
That was cool.
Yeah, that's correct.
So we look forward to showing that to our young people out there. Okay. So you talked a little bit about your background and how you ended up in this career pathway. You have a number of employees. How many do you have?
We have 7 direct employees that encompass the office. We have a couple of basically full-time subcontractors, as well as just other subcontractors we deal with on their various projects.
What kind of skill sets do you look for in education?
I tell you, probably I think we're really in a post-college world for sure. We look for, probably about like everybody else, we look for good work ethic and teachability. We can teach people what they need to know we really want people to come in, and something that seems to have always lacked in the construction industry is a little bit of professionalism. People always thought they were kind of the thugs or the grunts, and I don't know. I mean, that's probably a real unfair stereotype, but I think it really exists. And so we really try to look for these people. We're in our first year of having an actual apprenticeship program in place. A couple of the guys that you saw working over there are part of that apprenticeship program.
We're gonna talk to them.
We're going to get to talk to them. Also, not on the job site, even in our office, we have one apprenticeship person in there, and probably an area you don't think so much of that people might typically think is for college. We actually have an apprenticeship program for construction accounting and construction estimating. And that's something that's very hard to find in college, because even people that are in our office that have construction degrees didn't learn the same information the apprentices are learning, and so while they had a base knowledge, they still had a lot to gain when they came in the office.
That is terrific.
So those are parts we're excited about, able to help develop our own workforce, because
grow your own.
Yeah, I know kids, millennials, and people get a bad stereotype these days, but there's good and bad people in every age group, but the ones we found were just been rock stars. We're happy with them.
That's terrific. Great, great, terrific. Okay, so talk a little bit about salary range.
Yeah, everything largely everybody in the apprenticeship program. Actually, our base rate starts out even a little higher than minimum wage. When you first come in, you can get started. And you have about 6 months before we just kind of develop a relationship, know if these people are going to be a good fit for the company, know that they like the kind of work they're going to be getting involved. After 6 months, if they want, we can bring them into the apprenticeship program. Once you get there, that starts at $11 an hour. And of course, the sky's the limit. We want to develop professionalism into the trades, into the industry, and while we live in a capitalist world, a capitalist market here in the U.S., so we don't set the rates, but we can always increase those by efficiency and people really gaining knowledge of what they do. So our top end, or at the moment, is somewhere around $50,000 a year.
Wow.
We do provide some benefits. We have matching retirement, vacation, got the whole deal.
That's amazing. Congratulations on all your success. And we would be remiss if we didn't ask you to look at the camera and give a shout out for your company and encourage folks to contact you. Please share.
Well, I would. I mean, we're, like he said, we exist out of West Liberty, Kentucky. Our company is Allen Construction. We're a general contractor on private, commercial, and residential projects, as well as we do projects for in this competitive bid market, like the one we're on today, for school systems and public entities. So we appreciate any calls. We offer services all the way from architectural services to design and build your project all the way to completion. So,
okay, how do they contact you?
You can contact us. Probably we have our email. My personal email is iallen.ac@gmail.com, and we have our phone number at 606-743-3790.
And as I arranged this meeting with us today, every time I call that number, somebody answered it.
Yep.
So that's
good.
That's great.
Yep.
So, as is always customary for us to adjourn, we will holler at you later. It's a wrap. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Been great.
Yep.
I work with Ellie Gregg, and we are a third-party company that makes sure everything is up to spec.
You're an engineer. So tell us a little bit about your background as an engineer. What kind of engineer are you?
I am an actual petroleum engineer, and I did mining engineering.
Okay.
And then now I'm in civil engineering, so that's
Very
how the
cool.
world works.
Very cool. And you're a graduate of?
UK. I went to
University of
Kentucky for all my undergrad.
Jacob and Grit are part of our apprenticeship program that we're excited about. But the thing that makes that work, you have to have the old guys like me and Burton to do the teaching and explaining to them. So we just want to everybody to see the whole picture, and I'll just let these guys speak for themselves.
I work with Allen Construction. I'm an apprentice at the moment. I've been doing it for just a couple weeks now.
I think this is going on 3 months. I'm a little bit more used to this than what he is. I actually went to college for carpentry and construction, so I've done a bit of this.
I do a lot of administrative work here besides accounting. Of course, the majority is taking care of the books, making sure all bills get paid, all revenue comes in, gets deposited, recorded correctly.
I've worked here for about 1.5 years now. My background is in construction management. I'm an undergraduate in construction management, and I'm currently getting a master's in architecture. Allen Construction, here in the office, we do a lot of bidding jobs, managing jobs, a lot of coordination between the office and the job that's going on in the field too.
Officially registered with the Kentucky Apprenticeship program, and that allows us to provide training, on-the-job training and classroom training in order for these people to be certified in the particular trade or field.
And I've been working for Isaac a couple years out in the field, and now I'm doing an apprenticeship here in the office. Through this program I could earn federal certificates both in construction estimating and in cost accounting, for accounting for jobs in the construction industry specifically.
A lot of work, and there's always work to be done as we grow as a community and as a society.
When you get done, you can look back and say, I've done that.